West to Hail, it's Werman Grimraven, Halig Waidman of Woden's Earth, the Ancestral Hall, coming at you again from the Oath of Scaifer in Wackersfield, West Thirden of Yorkshire. It's really hot. I can't drink alcohol, you know, if you've been watching videos. Sorry, background noise, it's just so warm in the off today, obviously. I'm leaving the door open. Unfortunately, that means I keep getting distracted by Loki dog. She just keeps coming in and saying hello. Okay, it looks like I've got another 2 weeks at least that I'm going to be off work. So again, as soon as I've got the funds to start sending magazines out, it'll come. Until then, it's not going nowhere, is it? Anybody who desperately wants a copy, I can send it you in interim in a PDF if you want. But kind of negates getting it then, doesn't it? Anyway, no script today. But it kind of ties into some of the things that I've been on about. I'm always going on about defining your path and defining this and defining that. Well, I've been on sick. I've had obviously a lot of time to think, to contemplate, and look at myself as well. And I absolutely love being part of a kindred, heading up a kindred. I love all the work that goes into it, you know, but more and more when we do whole block, we're doing it outside. And we've got such a big sacred space outside this little building that I'm sat in here. Even when we hold blots here, it's not held in here. You know, it's held out there in the garden. It's been consecrated so many times. I've some right blots in there in the past. So I realise that I keep setting this internal space up here, focusing on the needs of the kindred, and I can't do that anymore. If we're holding a blot here, we're out there. In here, it's actually my personal space, and I've not been utilising it. So my individual path has never changed. I am a rune witter, a rune worker. I come from a background, like many others, of ceremonial magic and witchcraft. And I'm not about Wicca, but I've dabbled with some, yeah. And my own path has kind of taken a sideline. And then I've realised that little bits of it are starting creeping into here, so that needs to stop. This is the Kindred's YouTube channel. So moving forward, I'm gonna relook at what I'm posting on here, and I'm coming away from the Monasdag. This is the last official Monasdag, and then they'll stay in a file, and I'll look at another direction for this YouTube channel, because I want to keep putting content onto here. However, my own path is my own path, and I am looking at opening other profiles surrounding that to do with runes and stuff like that. But it's an individual thing. I'm not going to go much into it because that'll take away from any introductions on a new channel. I'm not going to say what it's called yet, because this is it. I'm still redefining from what I thought I was, what I'm nearest to out of other things, and what I've come to decide for myself. Right, so that way I can separate it, basically. And as you can see, I've started back with my herbs. I've started back in earnest with rune work. I've got stuff going on behind me right now. So it's all relevant, it all ties in, but that's my path. That's not the kindred's path, and it's not the path of other individuals within the kindred. So yeah, it's just a bit of a, not a rant really, just a bit of a chat. Like I say, I'm still off work. There seems to be no end to this. I'm just literally living in immense pain at the moment. I'm on as much codeine as I can have, as much nicotine as I can have, you know what I mean? So there's no more relief, because I won't take illegal drugs, and I won't drink to try and numb the pain and all like that. It's just, everyone's got their own version of what's normal pain, and with a 40-year-old injured like this, I've always had pain, but this is something else. But hopefully we're getting nearer and nearer to getting to a spinal clinic, and then see what options there's actually are moving forward, because it is an herniated disc that I've got, there's no doubt about it. I've had an MRI scan, and just where the little bloody nerves are coming out of me, third and fourth lumbar vertebrae, that's where it's swelling and it's narrowing the gap, and it's pressing the nerve against my spine, and so nothing's gonna stop that at the moment, by the looks of it. I should have brought my walking stick out and showed you, because if I'm gonna have a walking stick, I'm gonna look fucking cool. Sorry for swearing. So I've got one that's got an axe handle. What can you say? It's a walking stick. I can carry it. Yeah, but I've actually got a piece of wood behind me that I'm going to make myself a new staff with, because it's made of wych elm, and wych elm, it actually used to make Welsh longbows at one point in time, rather than yew, because it's quite flexible. It's one of the woods that you can heat over a fire and pretty much bend into what shape you want. And I've got my own wych elm, a healthy one, growing in my garden. So I'm really fortunate with that, because wych elm's an extremely good tree. If you don't know about wych elm, go and look it up. Yeah, go and learn something, because it's a very important tree. It is an indigenous elm tree to the British Isles, which not a lot of, yeah, I think even the English elm is not actually an indigenous one. It's just been brought here and named the English elm, I think. I could be wrong. I'm just prattling now, because it's a short video for once, so, well, hopefully you'll get time to watch it then. Anyway, I'll be back. I'm not going to say a day, because I might make a post for Kindred tomorrow. I might start doing more than one a week. I don't know. I don't know. It's like, I just feel that the Monasdag regular, with the way I am at the minute, I can't promise to come in here and make a video for every Monday. I can't do that, because sometimes I honestly just do not feel like doing it. To be fair, I've been just sat in here, because this is developed now to quite a good stage where all my crafting is done in here and everything. I've really got it sorted out. That I've just potted about, because what else I've got to do at the moment. So yeah, I just wanted to get this out there, and when I've got something definite about any other channels or all that, I'll let you know. And obviously people can follow it if they want to. Maybe those who thought they know me might actually learn a few things about me they don't know, because a lot of stuff's irrelevant when it comes to a magical path, because you don't tell people a lot of it, because that's the essence of the word occult. Yeah, so anyway, I hope you're having a great day. It's nice and warm again, so make the most of the sunshine while it's here again, and take care, stay safe out there in Woden's Keep.